right.
Okay.
So move on to the next page here. Well, first of all, today is 1st of October. This is actually our, well, at least my 18th lesson. So it's been a very long year.
You have been counting them.
I always count them. Always.
Okay.
Because you have to be very thorough and register everything. Write it down.
Well, but go on, please, Thomas. Because I have
very good. So we have anonymous Beaver. Well, we have anonymous Beaver, like Justin Bieber.
Yes, I have entered.
Very good. Okay, go on to frame number 2. Are you all here?
So, on frame number 2.
Are you listening? Because I cannot listen to anyone.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. So, here, Andrea, read the introduction here.
Okay, introduction. If a company cannot pay its debts when they are due, the company is insolvent. Directors have a duty not to allow a company to continue to trade when they know that the company is insolvent. The directors must decide what to do. They must consider which of the available insolvency proceedings will benefit the company. Insolvency proceedings are formal ways of dealing with the debts of the company. There are different types of company insolvency proceedings. The most common insolvency proceedings are exercise 1.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, so Grisela, read the assignment here.
Exercise 1.
Look, Andrea, you have it here. Cannot pay its debts, so you were right all along. Very good. Okay, Grisela, go on.
Okay, choose the correct word from the introduction section above to complete the following sentences. A. If a debt is introduction. If a debt is, it means that it is time for you to pay the debt now.
Maria, and
if a debt is what?
Due.
Yes.
Very good. Sorry, did you say something?
No, she didn't.
Yes, I said due.
Maria?
Due.
Ah, there.
Yes.
Due. Yes. You're still right.
There. I was actually for you to say. I actually wanted you to read letter B.
Ah, sorry.
You read them all at once.
Okay. Sorry.
Or we do one of them at a time. Tell me which one do you prefer?
Okay.
Okay.
It's the same.
Okay, read letter B then.
Cool. Me?
Yes,
wow.
me.
Okay. If a company is unable to pay its debts, in the UK we say the company is da-da-da-da. In the USA they say that the company is bankrupt.
Very good. Okay, Andrea, let us see here.
It's the state of not being able to pay your debts.
Okay, who else is there? You said that the final one.
Okay. A lawyer who specializes in insolvency can advise which of the available insolvency will be the best to use in a particular situation.
Available.
Okay. So the first
Very hard.
one.
The first one. Maria said something, I think.
Yes.
It's due.
Yes.
Due.
Due.
Do.
Yes.
Due.
Do. Well, it could be to do, yes. Do, yes. Don't move the image.
No. Next one.
Surprisingly, it's extremely hard to set it right.
Okay. The next one, if a company is unable to pay its debts, in
Is
the
insolvent?
UK,
Insolvent?
yes,
Insolvent.
so.
Yes,
Yes,
it's insolvent.
insolvent.
Very good. Andrea, can you, well, yes.
Okay. Okay.
In the USA, they said the company is bankrupt. That's the definition. Bankrupt is
Yes.
an American expression, and the insolvent is a British one.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's actually a new fact for me.
yes,
Very good. Griselda, let's see. What can you see?
Insolvency.
yes, insolvency.
Insolvency.
Insolvency. Very good.
Okay.
Solvency. Yes. Right, Andrea, let's do.
A lawyer who's present proceedings.
Proceedings.
Yes.
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 Very good. I like it because it wasn't mentioned here, and you said it right. Proceedings.
It is here.
Ah, it is here.
Ah,
Insolvency proceedings will benefit the company.
I didn't realize.
Insolvency
Sorry.
proceedings are formal ways. Yes.
Yes, are 3 times. No, 4 times.
Okay. Next one.
Right, go to the next page. Sorry,
Yes.
next frame. Yes. Sorry, what is happening?
Nothing.
Because someone's
About-
shaking things, moving and round. Right.
Okay, Thomas.
Maria,
Please
read
go
this
on,
one
move
here.
on.
Okay. Administration. A company is in administration when either the directors, a secured creditor, or a court appoints an insolvency practitioner to be the administrator of the company. The administrator takes control of the company and has to manage the company for the benefit of the creditors of the company. The aim of administration is to try to rescue the company so that it can continue to trade as going concern, or if that is not possible, to sell the company's assets for the best possible price.
Interesting.
Okay.
Right, Griselda, read the assignment.
Choose a word or phrase from the administration section on the previous page to complete the following sentences.
Right, Griselda, read letter. Sorry, not Griselda. Andrea, read letter A.
A. The person
Please.
who has the power to run company, which is an administration, is called the. This person must be a qualified insolvency practitioner.
Okay.
Very good. Griselda, read letter B.
A company means to run a company.
Right, Maria, the next one. Let's just see.
Yes. If you do something for the of someone, this means that you act in that person's best interest to get the best result for him or her.
Right, Andrea, the final one.
Please.
Is a business that is actively trading.
Actively. Right, so let's move with letter A here. What is more suitable for letter A?
It's called the
Administrator.
Which is
administrator. Yes.
Administrator.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. I will write it down.
Now I go.
Okay. Okay.
Don't move the picture.
No.
Right. Griselda, letter B. What do you think it could be?
Manage. To manage a company.
Yes.
Yes, to manage. Very good.
Manage and administrate also.
You could
The two of them.
administrate, yes.
Yes.
You could coordinate or direct a company as well.
Okay. If you do
Yes,
something
yes.
for the,
Andrea, let us see.
for the
Benefit? No.
Do something
Yes.
for the
Yes.
It says so.
Lo de ahí un poco.
For the
benefit of
benefit of
someone, yes.
for
For the benefit.
Yes.
Okay.
For the benefit, for the best interests.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Maria, letter Z. Which could it be?
Going concern.
Going concern. Interesting. I didn't know that expression.
Business as a going concern.
Going concern, yes.
Yeah. Can you
Weird.
write it down?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Listo.
Right, going concern, yes. So now, receiver. Right, so let's go to the next frame. You're very quick. Let's hope it is enough. Right. Yeah. And who else is there? Karen? Is she here?
Karen is not here because her grandmother is ill, unfortunately.
Ah. Oh, sorry. Very good. Maria, the next one, number 3.
Okay. Receivership. A company is in receivership when a creditor whose debt is secured by a charge over the company's assets appoints a receiver. The receiver can sell the assets subject to a charge and use the money he or she receives to repay the creditor.
Interesting. Very good, Griselda. Sorry, not Griselda. Andrea, that's all right.
Exercise. Okay. It's an amount of money that you owe to someone.
Very good.
Excellent. You know, Andrea, you have improved a lot, Andrea. I don't know if you are studying English apart from this course.
No, actually, sometimes I have good Fridays and sometimes not. That's all.
No, but you are so keen today.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yes.
Right.
So, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. Nice. That's a B, Griselda.
Next.
Okay.
Okay. A is a form of security to ensure that a company or person repays money which it owes to someone.
Right. Let us see, Maria.
Sorry. A is a person who must take control of a company's assets and try to recover enough money to pay back a particular secured creditor.
Interesting. Let us see, Andrea.
In this context, the expression means covered by.
Covered by. Very good. So what about letter A? Or what is it?
Debt.
Debt. Remember, Griselda, you have to say only debt. Like if it was written D-E-T, not with a B. Debt. You say debt.
Okay.
Only debt.
Debt.
Debt is secure. An amount of money.
Yes, it's the amount of money that you owe.
Letter B, Maria. What is it?
It's a charge. It's a form of security to ensure that.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a charge.
It's a charge.
Yes. Yes.
I thought it was yes, charge.
Charge.
Very good, Andrea. Let's see. What do you think it is?
A creditor?
He must take control.
The receiver? No.
Control of the company's assets. So who is he or she?
Ah, the receiver.
The receiver, yes.
That's the receiver. I didn't see it.
Yes.
Okay. And the context expressions.
And the last one?
Right, Maria.
In this context, the expression subject to means covered by.
Subject
So
to
what
the
is the
term.
expression?
Subject to.
No, I think
Secured
it is
by?
not. Secure by. Excellent.
Secured
Okay.
by. Yes.
Excellent.
Interesting.
Okay.
It's a new one for me.
Yes. It
Secured by a
says
charge.
whose debt is secured by a charge over the company's assets.
Yes, it's like an insurance policy.
Yes.
Right. So, very good. Really quick. Right. So let's move on to the next frame.
Yes.
And these ones, I think it seems rather long. So, Griselda, the next one here. Read it.
Creditors' voluntary liquidation. This can take place when the company cannot pay its debt. The company has to pass a resolution stating that the company cannot continue in business due to its debt. A liquidator is appointed to wind up the company. The liquidator has to realize the assets of the company and give the proceeds to the creditors. The proceeds is the money that you receive from selling something. If any money is left after payment of the creditor, the liquidator will give that money to the shareholders. At the end of the liquidation process, the register at company house dissolves the company.
Right. Remember, it's voluntary. Voluntary liquidation. Well, that's the British version. You can say voluntary. Okay, Maria, read the assignments.
Okay. Exercise 4. Choose a word or phrase from the creditor's voluntary liquidation section on the previous page to complete the following sentences.
Yes. Remember, this is the creditor section, so don't worry.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, this time I came prepared. The book is not gonna win. Very good. So, Andrea, no, Griselda, letter A.
If a company makes a formal decision at a company meeting, it passes a resolution.
Yes. Do you think it's resolution?
Yes.
Yes, me too.
Yes.
Well, if you want, write it down. So,
Okay.
Andrea, letter B.
The phrasal verb "wind up" the company means to formally close the company.
Yes.
Yep.
Good. Resolution. Do you make a resolution at the beginning of the year? Are you that kind of person?
We saw this to pass a resolution last year.
Yes. Passing, yes. Phrasal verb means to formally close it.
Remember that this is the B version of the toes. So this is the higher version.
Slightly.
Yes.
It's slightly more difficult.
Yes.
But you have already studied the topic. That's why you think it's easy.
Okay.
Right, Maria, let us see.
Okay, to realize assets.
Realize, yes. Right, Andrea, let us see.
A formal way of referring to the money that gets from selling something is to say the of sale. Se me perdió la palabra.
Be careful because sealing, that's sealing something. Or that is sealing. But there is a difference between selling with an E. Careful. Is to say the what of sale.
Proceeds?
Proceeds to the creditors.
No.
Is the money that you receive.
Payment of sale.
I think it could be.
Payment. Right, I think it's payment of sale as well.
I think it's proceeds.
Sí, yo tengo dudas entre esas dos, por eso dije primero proceeds.
The proceeds is the money that you receive
from selling something.
Yes, proceeds. ¿Son 12?
Yes.
Proceeds.
Okay.
Yes, because it says here the proceeds to the creditors.
Yes. Yes. I saw it there.
And that here it says it. The proceed is the money that you receive from selling something. So you were right. Very good. Proceeds of sale. Right, so let's move on to, very quick, let's move on to the final one, and let's hope. But then Adela says she has a PowerPoint, right?
Yes, I have a PowerPoint. Yes.
Right. So
I have PowerPoint and 2 listening activities. Okay.
Right, Andrea, read the final one.
Compulsory liquidation. This takes place when a creditor presents a winding up petitions to the court on the grounds that the company cannot pay its debts, and the court makes an order for the company to be bound up. Following the order, the official receiver becomes the liquidator of the company. At the end of the liquidations, the company is dissolved.
So sad. Right. Okay. Well, what do you think? When a company is dissolved, isn't it sad?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is sad because usually they leave all the creditors unpaid and they are mostly workers. That's why it's sad.
No, but I always think that it's now many times many people depend on a company. Is that what you're talking about? The thing is that sometimes a whole town depends on a company and they are dissolved, and so many people lose their job. Well,
Yes,
that's
my
right. View of it. It's a little bit proletariat. Right. Mari, read the first one. Let's hooray.
Okay. When a person a document, he or she officially gives that document to someone or files the document in a particular place.
Presents?
Right. So the person presents a document. I think it is correct. What do you think?
Yes.
Why present
a document?
Yes.
Presents there. Yes.
Okay.
Right, letter B, Maria.
Okay. But I read just after, before, sorry.
Griselda, please.
Sorry, sorry,
Okay.
but why? I just told you to read letter B.
Is
Griselda, is a document?
that start the process of liquidation. It is a request made to the court to liquidate a company.
So what is the document?
Winding up petition.
What is
The petition.
Okay.
Yes, winding up petition.
Winding up petition.
Do we have something like that?
We have the lawsuit.
Yes.
In order to close a company?
Yes, just a lawsuit.
Yes.
Lawsuit. But against whom?
Yes. No, it's a lawsuit, a voluntary lawsuit.
Right, wanting a pet. I love it.
Pet.
Maria,
Right.
the next one, please.
Griselda, let's
Okay,
see.
Griselda.
Sorry, not Griselda, Maria, let's see.
We are driving you crazy.
No, Maria, let's see.
Okay, a formal way of saying for the reason that is to say on the grounds.
That's a cool one.
That.
Grounds.
Yes,
Grounds. Yeah.
The grounds that.
That is also legalese, so be careful and take note on it.
Okay. On the grounds.
Right, on the grounds that.
Okay.
Andrea, let's see.
Last one.
If a company is in a compulsory liquidation, the official receiver becomes the liquidator of the company.
Where is the official receiver? Right there. Official receiver. Yes, you're right.
Official.
So it becomes the official receiver. Sorry, becomes the liquidator.
Okay.
Official receiver. Very good. So I'm going to stop sharing now, and we're going to do a last class now.
I accept the challenge. Well, thank you, Tommy. Okay. Well, today I'm going to follow on with the topic of insolvency and bankruptcy. We are going to expand some vocabulary, especially in relation to the people who do that. So you are going to take notes about the particular officials that do this activity. Besides, we are going to deal with a listening activity. That is an American lawyer explaining something in a funny way. And finally, I have another listening activity by my particular teacher, because I have adopted him in order to foster my vocabulary and pronunciation. This Mr. Keith is going to teach us about the many ways to say very. Very, don't say very. Many ways to say very instead of very. So, well, let's start. Let's see.